Day of Atonement. The Lord spoke to Moses after the death of the two sons of Aaron who died when they approached the Lord. The Lord said to Moses, "Tell your brother Aaron not to come whenever he chooses into the most holy place behind the curtain in front of the atonement cover on the ark, or else he will die, because I appear in the cloud over the atonement cover." This is how Aaron is to enter the sanctuary area, with a young bull for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. He is to put on the sacred linen tunic with linen undergarments next to his body. He is to tie the linen sash around him and put on the linen turban. These are sacred garments, so he must bathe himself with water before he puts them on. From the Israelite community, he is to take two male goats for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. So again, we do remember that Aaron's two sons, they went out and tried to do their own offerings, their own fire offerings to the Lord, and it was not correct. They weren't done the correct way, and it may have been because they were trying to glorify themselves or trying to show off. And what way it was not honorable to the Lord, and so they ended up perishing. And Aaron, he was going to be allotted time to mourn, but at that time, at that specific time, they needed to continue with what they were going through, the practice and the opening of the tabernacle and the proceedings that were already taking place. So let's continue here. Aaron is to offer the bull for his own sin offering to make atonement for himself and his household. Then he is to take the two goats and present them before the Lord at the entrance to the tent of meeting. He is to cast lots for the two goats, one lot for the Lord and the other for the scapegoat. Aaron shall bring the goat whose lot falls to the Lord and sacrifice it for a sin offering. But the goat chosen by lot as the scapegoat shall be presented alive before the Lord to be used for making atonement by sending it into the desert as a scapegoat. So Moses is being told by the Lord, that the Lord is holy and he's to be treated as such. So, you can't just put yourself in front of the Lord without consecrating yourself as well. This during the law, this during the Old Testament, and we'll get into find out what things have changed since. And so this is to be holy in the presence of the Lord, and being prepared to be in the presence of the Lord.